Hey everybody, Giles here from Steps to Public Speaking. Now, today I'm going to go over the most effective tool of any public speaker. The most important tool, the tool that every single public speaker needs to be able to convey their message. Now, some people would say that the most effective tool to convey a public speaker's message would be his stage presence, his physical body. Another group of people would say that the most important tool of a public speaker would be PowerPoint, because everybody uses PowerPoint, okay? No, I will tell you the most effective tool. And the most effective tool for any public speaker is your voice. You need to be able to use your voice. So first and foremost, your voice. You have to be able to project your voice. In some cases, you're going to have a microphone, like for example I have here, and that's not that bad. So sometimes you can have a microphone. I'm just going to unclip it here. And with the microphone present, you can hear pretty much everything that I'm saying. Okay. Now, if I were to move the microphone, or to put my hand over it, okay, sometimes it'll seem like I'm actually talking at the same volume, but in actuality, what I've done is I've just kind of gone up a decibel level. So I'm just talking a little bit louder, but at the same time, the microphone's picking it up pretty much the same as it was before. I'm going to hook this back up, so that our neighbors are not like, "What's going on over there?" Okay, so your voice is extremely, extremely important, and you have to be able to use it and take care of it. Now, when I said I went up a decibel, I actually wasn't screaming. All I was doing was pushing from a different part of my body. Now, if you do not have a microphone, this is an invaluable tool that most people don't recollect or even know about because, one, they've never been taught it, or two, they're too timid to even try it, okay? I was taught it through my theater experiences, through theater and through singing in a rock group. I had to learn to project. I had to learn to get that volume up. That way I could actually hit the back of the room. So one of the things that they teach you in theater is that you have to be able to bounce your voice off the back of the room and back up to you. That way the people at the back of the room can hear every single word that you are saying clearly. And the people at the front of the room go, "Whoa, awesome." Okay? So one of the best ways to do it is to use your diaphragm. Now, using your diaphragm is a little, how do I put this, vague, a vague term for using a diaphragm. What that means is when you are talking, you are not pushing the air out of your body from here. You're not talking in your throat, because talking in your throat naturally brings your octaves up, but you can whisper easier from your throat, you can talk lower from your throat, and you don't have to talk as loud. And even no matter how loud you try to go, this is about as loud as you can, but it sounds like I'm kind of screaming from my throat, which is not really a good thing you want to do whenever you're talking to a crowd of people. You're screaming. You want to talk down from your diaphragm. Not only does it settle your vocal cords so that your vocal cords move in a natural form, that way you don't sound nervous whenever you're talking to a group of people. Okay? Your diaphragm means that you're able to breathe not from up here, but you're able to bring your voice pattern down to here. So you push in, like an accordion. You push in from your chest area, which brings the volume and brings the air out, and your vocal cords don't change. They don't constrict from talking to your throat. If you want to go even a step further, you can learn how to project the voice even deeper by going deeper and pushing from deeper, okay? So if you're holding a note, and then you push here, even right, you just heard it right there. I'm just going to do it. Okay, it goes louder. Okay? Because there's more oomph behind the vocal cords, but not more strain. Okay? So talking from your diaphragm means that you can hit the back of the room and even sometimes hear the echo back, which is kind of weird, but it's cool because that means that everybody in the entire room can hear you. If you have a vital message to say to people and you have to hit the back of that room and they're not hearing it, you're actually giving them a disservice because they're not hearing you. Okay? So your volume is important, but also just as important as volume is your inflection. You have to be able to change your vocal patterns up and down whenever you need to, or to emphasize certain things by going up and by ending your sentences on a down note sometimes whenever you need to, or even ending your sentences on an up note when you want to be happy. There's a whole science behind vocal inflection, and I can't go through all of it right now because it's way too big, but the very basics of it are: if you have a monotone voice tone, it is good for conveying basic information and doing a point-to-point basic information. All one level. That way everybody knows everything in what you've said is equally important. If you bring your inflection up a little bit, that makes people go, huh? And they listen. Inflection up, listening. Inflection down is more reflective. So just go over it again. Monotone is teaching all the steps that you need to learn. Monotone is normal, but whenever you go up, people listen. And whenever you go down, they recollect. They think about it. Your voice is extremely important. You have to take care of it. Okay? You have to not talk from your throat, because also talking from your throat, not only is it harder to hear you, it also hurts your vocal cords more. You'll find that you use your vocal cords, they get more strain when you talk from up here, but when you talk from down here, you can literally talk forever. It doesn't strain your vocal cords, and you can still have the volume without losing your voice. And I learned that from doing rock shows. And when I first started doing rock shows, I couldn't talk. I would sing the rock show, I'd sing into the microphone, I'd put the microphone down, and then I would be talking like this to people, and I would not be able to do it. And then I went through a couple vocal classes, and then I took a lessons from the Zen of Screaming, which is a video, and I went through there, and then I started looking into different vocal patterns and different vocal inflections and vocal techniques, and I went, wait a minute, I've been learning this in theater for years. Why am I doing this for theater and not doing this for metal shows? Okay, so then I could talk normally after a show. I could sing a whole set and then come back to stage and I'm like, hey, how you doing, guys? So just remember, your voice is your most important tool. Take care of it and use it well, and it will help you get people to listen to exactly what you want them to listen to and what you want to say and what you want them to understand. Anyway, that's all the time I have for today. Thank you so much, everybody. Have yourself a great time. Again, Adam from Steps to Public Speaking. See ya.